This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the second-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Snap to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Catch made by the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards, not 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? The running back here on a direct snap. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them the 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. trying to find room. It's Brewer. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He's running out of time here. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short game. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Dogs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Breaks free. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
It's a quarterback keeper. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop.
This RPO didn't work out. The quarterback tried to bounce that to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He keeps it on a design run. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Pena. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be their final play of this first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field and ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He hauls it into the 25, still running. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, is staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looks to the left for a quick throw, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talked about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
They have to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Loading up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. The returner is brought down. Gets a start with the next drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll give it to the back. And the senior able to make the a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Clemson. A crucial pick six.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range. And the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brewer. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here's the handoff. Change of direction.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The sure hands. It's Brewer. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Dogs will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. He makes the grab, but he could not stay in bounds. So a deflating turnover on downs for this offense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Pena. That's the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's an out route. The catch made. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
Grab behind the line. It's Pena. Ball carrier wrapped up, 1 down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Receiver in motion now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Creative running there. They finally get him down, but a big play for a 46. Kirk Cousins over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Pena. The ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
That's exactly what the defense needed here to get back into this game, a chance to get the turnover, and instead of getting on top of it, the ball ends up going out of bounds where the offense will retain possession.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
And the single back takes the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Fine time, moving to his left.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Motion now from the tight end. And now the handoff. And the defense able to hold it there to a short gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Throws it to the right. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on fourth and very long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the ball is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring quarter. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away.
I love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Owens. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers. They continue to roll up the score.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to pass. It's Jefferson. Looks left and finds his target there. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. It's Jefferson. Running out of time in the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Green. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's fourth down.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep to the right side. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense flat-footed on that jet sweep. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounced back here.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass. It's Jefferson. Short throw complete to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Finds the receiver wide open. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down after that run on the previous play. Two-man clock with the running game. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. That's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. In the clear at the 25. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Went after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll try the right side on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Pena. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now. But I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
And the returner will be brought down. Georgia offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To the air. It's Jefferson. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. The Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
An important 3rd down and goal now. Grab behind the line. It's Green. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Number 22 with the grab and the score.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Grab behind the line. It's Green. He'll find the end zone again. Touchdown, 2-point conversion. He's trying to wage a comeback.